Welcome to the Reed Report. Appreciate you guys for taking this time to hear me out. Please hit that like button on the way in. Also, subscribe to your boy. Subscribe to the Reed Report. Also, today we are wrapping up week 9 of the NFL season here on this Monday evening. You see me with the Panther jersey. I don't mean I'm fully back, but they did get a refreshing win over the Saints, a division rival. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy that the Carolina Panthers were able to win this game, especially after what happened in week 1 against the Saints. I mean, I was done after that game. I'm still done because I just don't know the direction that this team is headed in. But we'll take this one. Usually I be coming on here saying crazy stuff like, oh, we might have a chance. There's still hope. But watching the Atlanta Falcons, whom I hate, I don't think we do. Especially with our schedule, especially with Carolina's remaining schedule. I think they have like the toughest schedule in the NFL, and that's bad because they're like the worst team, or one of the worst in the NFL. But you saw what Atlanta was able to do, hang on against Dallas. And you've just seen they've beaten the Eagles. You've seen what they've been able to do in general. This video is not really about the Carolina Panthers, but it's just a revisit. We're at the halfway mark, so let's revisit some of our picks. Let's revisit some of the things that we said here on the Reed Report. Let's see where it feels like I'm going to be right and where I'm going to definitely be wrong, or we still just don't know yet. Let's see about that. Watch this game between the Bucks and the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, of course, being Patrick Mahomes, winning in overtime in Kansas City in Arrowhead. And, you know, it's more than likely the road to New Orleans is going to go through Kansas City in the AFC. And it'll probably go through maybe Detroit in the NFC. But let's see where exactly, like, what did I predict? I did put out this video before the season back in September. And as you can see right here, we got our NFC. I'm not going to play the video. I'm just going to skim through the records. We have our AFC East predictions right here, where I said the Jets will win this division. You can see the look on my face over there. What about that? And it's like, looking like Buffalo's about to run away with that one. I think the next team behind them, let's actually go to the standings. Let's keep it paused here, but let's go to the standings. Let's go to our standings, because the next team behind Buffalo, only have 3 wins, and that's the New York Jets, the team I picked. I totally disrespected the Bills, not thinking that they would be what they were last year and years prior. So we got the Bills at 7-2, running away with the division. Jets at 3-6, Dolphins, all that talent, and I saw some about could Tariq Hill be getting traded before the deadline Tuesday, the 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. East Coast time deadline. Could he be getting traded? And of course, New England, the bottom feeders of the division, which is not even weird to see anymore. You're used to it now. It's been like 4 or 5 years, so you're used to seeing this now. But so Jets 7-2. Let's see. But I had the Jets winning the division. I had the Dolphins finishing 9-8, Bills finishing 9-8. Wrong about that. All they need is 3 more wins, and they'll prove me. Well, they already proved me wrong. And I got the Patriots going 2-15. So that's me in the AFC East. But what did I say about the North? Pittsburgh. This is not a total shocker. Not a total. I think I mentioned that in the video. I may have. Baltimore, of course, I had winning the division. Cincy, I had being way better than this after 9 games. Cleveland 2-7. So let's see what did I say? Here we go right here. I had Baltimore winning it at 12-5, Cincy 11-6, Cleveland 9-8, and I had Pittsburgh going just 4-14. So looks like I'm going to be, I'm still good on this division. On this division, on the East, I'm wrong, all the way wrong. look like I'm going to be all the way wrong on this division, with the exception of the Patriots. But right here, I had Ravens and Cincy going. I don't think they're going to win 11 games at this point. 4-5. We'll probably look at their schedule and see. This is definitely not happening at 9-8, 4-14. They've already eclipsed 4 wins, the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I was completely wrong about that, as they lead the division after 8 games. Baltimore still think is going to win at Cincy, and then of course I had Houston. Houston has not been the juggernaut. Let me quit trying to use these words, because I'm butchering them. Houston's not been the team I thought they would be. Of course, they just lost Stephon Diggs. Fantasy football purposes, they lost Nico Collins. For me, I get him back. CJ Stroud, my quarterback, hasn't been what I thought he would be this season. He definitely had a better rookie season so far after 9 games. But they do get Nico back, and they play Detroit next Sunday night. They play Detroit this Sunday night. So that's going to be interesting. Where is that game going to be at? Let's see what that game is going to be. Detroit and Houston is going to be... Where are the Houston Texans? There they are. That's going to be in Houston, where the Texans, as you can see, are undefeated. And that is, again, Sunday Night Football. So that should be a fun one. Nico Collins should be back for that one. But let's see what I had for this division, the AFC South. Let me get one more little glance at it. Houston Colts. The Colts are they have so much talent out there. They need to figure it out. Titans, Jacksonville. So let's see what we got here. So I had, I don't like my face freeze right there. There we go. Yeah, that's still okay. We'll keep it there. Houston winning, going 11-6, and I had Jacksonville and Indy going 7-10. So I'm still good in this division. I'm going to be right about this division. And I had Tennessee going 4-13. Indy could win more. They have 4 right now. They need 5 more wins. They can have a winning record, but they could win more. But I'm gonna be right about this division right here, the AFC South, and then we have of course, we have the AFC West. Kansas City. I had them going 13-4. My face expression is like, duh. Of course, Kansas City's gonna win this one. Kansas City had them going 13-4, and they're currently 8-0. Now, if you would have told me that Kansas City would be the last of the unbeaten, I wouldn't have believed you. I knew they would be good, but I didn't think that they would be the last of the unbeaten. With they've been playing a lot of close games. They haven't been winning very pretty, but they've been winning nonetheless. So I would not have believed that the Chiefs would have been the last of the unbeaten, but they are. Denver 7-10. They already have 5 wins, so I'm going to be wrong about that. Chargers look like I'm going to be way wrong about that. And Raiders, I'm still good. We're not, they're going to be a bad team. That's my point. The wins don't even really matter with teams like the Patriots, Titans, or the Raiders. The point is they're going to be in that top position for Shadir Sanders or whomever is going to be the top guy coming out of college. But Kansas City, look like I'm going to be right about this division. So I'm going to be wrong about this division, the East. I'm probably going to be right about this division. I don't think these two teams have played each other yet, Baltimore and Pittsburgh. I think they're yet to even play each other. I'm going to be right about this division, and I'm going to be right about this division. So possibly I'm still good to go 3-1 in the AFC. So let's go to the NFC East. I have Philly going 12-5. Washington, I told everybody about Washington. Had Washington going 10-7. Dallas 9-8. Giants 3-14. I don't think these two teams have played each other yet, if I'm not mistaken. Washington, ooh. Oh, that's my computer. The camera's not attached, so y'all didn't see what happened or feel what happened. Okay, regroup. Giants. Oh yeah, we're not talking about the Giants. They play the Panthers in Germany next week, by the way. Philly. When does Philly and Washington play each other? That's what I was going to do before I almost broke everything. So Philly and Washington, they are yet to play each other. Washington, a surprise team. Not, I thought they would be good, but I think they still count as a surprise team. So they play Philly on the 14th of November. They got the Steelers this week, and then they play Philly in Philly on Thursday night prime time. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. Then they got Dallas, and they play Philly again December 22nd in Washington. So big games. That one will most likely be flexed to Sunday night or something, because it's right now it's scheduled for a 10 a.m. Pacific time game. So I still have a chance in this division. I still have a chance. Washington leads it, but I still have a chance. Let's see. Yeah, the Chargers are going to exceed expectations. So yeah, Washington leads it by a game. Dallas probably. I don't know if they're going to win 9 games now. I don't think they're going to win 9 games. Giants, of course, will be bad. And then we got Detroit, best record in the conference. Detroit, look at these. You have to look at these division leaders right now. Arizona, I mean, this is the NFC South. But Detroit and Washington. But anyway, back to Detroit, Minnesota. I think I was way wrong about Minnesota. Green Bay and Chi-Town. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, see, I had Minnesota winning just 4 games. I completely just overlooked all the talent they have out there and completely disrespected Twin City. I had Chicago going 8-9. They still very well could possibly win just 4 more games because they haven't been looking that great. So I think 8 is probably their ceiling. I'm going to be right about this division right here. Minnesota could probably have a better record than Green Bay, but I think I'm going to be right. I'm going to be right about this division. This is Detroit's division. You saw what they did against Green Bay Sunday, and I think they beat the Vikings also. So I'm going to be right about this division right here. I'm going to be right. But then we get here. We should have done this one last. This is the cringe, but my face says it all. Wow. Why? The question is, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Look at this. Caroline. She's mighty not fine. She's not fine. She's not fine at all. 10-7. I really bought into the hype. Oh, gosh. Atlanta, I'm going to be wrong about this division, but probably right. Atlanta will most likely exceed these win totals. They already have 6 wins, and they're probably going to exceed the win totals. Tampa is 4-5, I believe. New Orleans 6-11. New Orleans ain't winning 6 games. Maybe they should have hired Eric Bieniemy after all. Now that we think back on it. Tampa will win at least, what do they have? 4? I mean, depends on Mike Evans. I don't know. I think Chris Godwin, is he out for the season? Tampa may be out. But this one is Atlanta's to win right here. Carolina's like 2-7, so are the Saints. Tampa's 4-5. Let me get away from this because the longer I linger on it, the more I'm going to say Carolina may have a chance when they definitely don't have a chance, especially when you look at their remaining schedule. So let's just stop. So this division is the tightest right now in football. Atlanta 6-3. This division is the tightest. 5-4. Christian McCaffrey's coming back, by the way, this week. That's the plan. The Rams, the Seahawks. Let's see their division. Seattle is yet to win in the division. Arizona's won both divisional games they've played, and the Rams are taking 2 out of 3. Who did they lose to? Who's their only division loss to? I think it's probably Arizona. But Arizona, man, they are cooking. I did not expect this. I expect them to win 4 games, and they already have 5. Seattle 5, and they already have like what, 4. The Rams I expect to go 9-8, San Francisco 11-6, and I'm still going to be right about this division. I still think that this is, even with Brandon Ayuk out, a possible trade I'm expecting to happen. Why is my face like that? Why? No, let's change that. Yeah, don't be disappointed. We changing that. I still think San Francisco is going to win this division. But my point, if you watch this video, was they're not going to be as good as they were the year prior. They were not going to be. There's going to be some type of hangover, some type of, just something after losing the way that they did. But yeah, these are my predictions so far. These were, at the halfway point as we revisit. This is the team that I thought, my 2 teams, the Bears, who could surprise some people, and also picked the Colts. And I said this is a team, the 49ers, this segment of a team who with expectations but could possibly disappoint. And I picked the Ravens to do that in the AFC, but I was, of course, dead wrong about that one. And these were my playoff picks right here. I had the Chiefs at the 1 seed, which is probably going to happen. Ravens 2 seed, likely going to happen. It'll probably be the Bills at the 3 seed. Then the Texans winning the South at the 4 seed. 5 seed will probably, most likely, let's go see what it looked like in real life and not my predictions. Let's go to playoffs. If the playoffs were to start today, so Chargers, Broncos, San Diego or LA, whom I disrespected. So the Bengals, they can still get in. So my playoff teams, with the exception of the Dolphins probably being replaced with the Chargers, I'm going to have, most of my playoff teams in. Because all of these teams are going to get in. Probably not Miami. Probably the Chargers will take that spot. So that's the AFC. And then we go over here to the wild card. Those are my matchups. We can skip those because we want to get straight to the NFC. And we can revisit these once we get the official playoffs set. But here are my NFC picks, playoff teams. So I had Eagles, and that'll probably be Lions as the 1 seed. 2 seed will probably be Eagles or Washington. 3 seed, 49ers or Falcons. Falcons will probably be the 3 seed. 49ers will probably be the 4 seed. Panthers will not make the playoffs. I don't know what I was drinking. Packers will be in. Commanders will be in. And the only other team, if we taking out Carolina, or when we take out Carolina, you will got the Cardinals, the Vikings, Cardinals, Vikings. Rams. I had the Rams in, right? Nope, I didn't. At 9-8, I didn't. So Cardinals or Vikings, one of those teams will probably be in. But yeah, I just wanted to revisit what we talked about. Let me know what you guys think as we cross the halfway mark. Let's see if Carolina is going to make a playoff run. Let's check out their schedule. See if the Panthers will make a playoff run. So 2-7. Yeah, look at the schedule. The Giants aren't good, but the Panthers aren't good either. Toss up. Oh man, this is at home. At least these 2 are at home. This is in Germany right here. It's a winnable one. So let's say 2 winnable, 3 wins, winnable, 4 wins. At home, winnable, 5 wins. No, they're not making the playoffs. They're not making the playoffs. I'm not going to even waste y'all time, man. Appreciate you guys taking this time to hear me out. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one, the flippity flip. Yeah, I tried to get them in the playoffs, but it ain't going to work out. It ain't going to work out, unfortunately. Not this year, man. But you know what I wish, y'all? I know I keep saying we about to lead this, Joan, but look, you know where I'm going. I just wish, of course, capping it off with the dub, of course. But remember these days right here. Look at that. Look at all those green W's, man. I remember this season like it was yesterday. We could have gone undefeated had we not lost to these bums. Look at that. Look at that. MVP year. Look at those W's, man. Look at that. Look what we did in the championship game. Whatever right here. I didn't even know Cam threw for 265, but look at that. Look at seasons like that. Seasons like this. Look at that. Made it to the championship game. Look at those W's. 11-5. Jake Delhomme, Carolina legend right there, man. Let me